Hello guys and girls, Voices from the Dark here. I'm glad you decided to tune in for more Medieval 2 Total War, playing which campaign? The Britannia campaign, as Norway. On which difficulty? Very hard. Oh, just trying to make that intro more interesting now that we've done it about 24 times. But it's quite catchy. We have a lot of important decisions to make when it comes to Ireland. We need to decide where to strike. Now, Ireland's military forces are near Athenry, and they are probably two turns march away from Tipperary. Now, Tipperary would be good to take, and you might say, oh, easy, they got artillery, what are they gonna do? Shoot at you with artillery from inside the town? Yes. Taking a town filled with artillery, I've done this before. It happens sometimes that the AI just decides that it's the best thing to have 100 ballistas, that somehow benefits them. And it makes taking the town very awkward. So I say, let's not immediately charge for the town, let's try to defeat the armies that are in the general vicinity before we do that. So, last end turn, we saw Captain Fowlon here, who has a rather laughable army, honestly. He came up to face the king, but what he probably didn't see is that Geller is hiding nearby in the woods. Eamon can't quite get there in time, but he doesn't need to either, because we will probably be able to take and hold Cork, because Cork is relatively far away. You know, it's not that much farther away, but it's slightly. It's a few extra turns, so we can take the fort, hold the forts. All of that good stuff. We're also going to move our navy around to blockade Tipperary. And then, or Athenry. But we'll do Tipperary for now because they have more income there since it's a town. Let's surprise him. Let's give him a little bit of a Norwegian sandwich right here. And he probably won't like it. He'll most likely retreat now because I think he has the movement points too. So we might have to chase him down. If he retreats over near Captain Connor, that's potentially an issue. Because that means that we would have to fight both armies at once, unless I attack with Haldor first. Now, Haldor has the Night Fighter trait, and we messed that up in the past. So we just need to make sure that the commanding general, who has a golden star, is capable of night attacking. Geller is not able to attack during the night. King Magnus is actually capable. So yes, that's cool. So I think what I would want to do is that I would want to move Geller up like this to attack. And then we want, because right now when we attack, as you can see, this comes as reinforcements, and I don't know, it doesn't seem awfully tempting to be fighting so much artillery on the field. I don't know how effective this would be in practice, but let me just not take the risk, because here's how we can do it. Haldor is a night fighter, but would he become the ultimate general of the army, though? Haldor probably would. Haldor is better than the rest of these guys. Yeah. Now we can do a... Oh no, I forgot. Oh, I should have double checked. King Brian is one freaking badass. He's a night fighter. And he is prim and proper. This man's righteousness make him rather humorless. He seems like that kind of guy. He's scarred, he gets merry, feels appreciated, he's sociable, he has mining knowledge. And he's the chieftain's chosen. The chieftains of Ireland have entrusted the fate of their fair land in this man's most capable hands. His presence is an inspiration to all those around him. I will have to there's just gonna be an army of ballistas and catapults. Okay. Which army would we want to attack with, though? Looks like we have a slightly stronger force here. Do I even want to attack? Well, they have more troops coming down and by the minute. So we have to strike. We have to do it. Oh, King Magnus' force is so bad. So bad it's not even remotely funny. I think... I don't know if I want to leave him in the AI's hands. I'm going to take King Magnus and move him over here. Since we're not going to be doing a night attack anyway, I'm going to have this be Captain Leofric. So it's going to make the army worse since they don't have a proper commander. But at the same time, I will be in command of all of these important men. Since I can't transfer Ulrich over there because of limited movement points. So I think this is what we're going to do. No more dabbling. Let's get to it. Sathern Gaelic archers, Ridire, who seem to be rather average knights. It's very close to the Norwegian word for knight, Ridder. It's close. We should be able to deal with this army fairly quickly, which I'm hoping, if we do some sort of badass charge with Magnus, Haldor, Geller, and, you know, Ulrich too. Ulrich's not, you know, I have more respect for the other men here, but Ulrich's kind of cool. He's done his fair share. And then once King Brian comes into the picture, we need to have this army wiped out so we can focus on them, because if he gets to set up all of his artillery in a line and just boom, fire at me, half my army can be gone in a second. So let's dive into this. Finally having some big battles. Let's do this. May the best man win. Which is me. It's gonna be me. Don't worry about it. It's gonna be, we're gonna do this. I hope. Let's hear a little pre-battle speech from Magnus? I'm not sure. Whoever, just take the mic. Open mic. Go for it.
Only strong drink can possibly explain why those piss-stained peasants think they are an army. Well, stand tall.
Yay, we're hiding in the woods. Yay, go King Magnus.
Units, await my order.
Okay. Here we frickin' go. We probably want to rush them. We want to just set up for a huge rush. So over here we're going to have... I found that Magnus and Haldor work well together. They're a great company, so we'll send them over here. And Geller and Ulrich also work well together, so we'll send them over here. And then we're going to have them ride around and try to get the artillery from behind. It's going to be... You're going to see a lot of the same... Oh, right, we have some Huskarls here. Well, they can... This Huskarl force can actually be sort of a force of chaos. I'm mostly just using my Huskarls willy-nilly. I don't care too much about them. They're sort of just there to cause some chaos in the enemy's lines. Some people do that with the General's Bodyguard. I'm a bit more careful, but yeah, just a bit. So we're gonna set them up along the battle line right here. All of the men. We're gonna take all of the archers and move them a little distance behind them. Which means that when we move up, these raiders should always be in front of my archers. Just so my archers don't really run to the front, because I'm probably going to... I'm gonna keep skirmish mode on just in case. Even though Norse archers can handle themselves in close quarters. Okay, are we ready to begin the battle then? Viking raiders, Gatland footmen, we know these men by now. A lot of these men are fresh brought over from Norway, but we also see some troops that have been fighting here before. Most of these men have combat experience actually, so they have been in some sort of battle. Let's do this.
The enemy have brought up more men. They hope to make up in numbers what they lack in skill.
Indeed. Reinforcements are coming in right away, not even delayed or anything. Look at this! Oh, we're gonna take a beating. We are gonna take a... Oh, this is gonna be interesting. So now it's all about taking... This is a puny army. We'll crush this, no issue. We've got to take this out as soon as possible so we can start working on the other army. Okay, so... Let's move over Ulrich and Geller to this position. The king and Haldor over here. We will move up our archers to fire here and move up our men to fight. Now the Huskarls. Oh, we're gonna have some fun with them. Alright, let's see what we can do with the Huskarls. Maybe do a little charge here or there. Alright, wasn't I supposed to get reinforcements as well? I almost forgot. They are delayed, that's great. Well, King Brian has officially entered the battlefield over there. The King of Scotland. We're fighting Ireland. The King of Ireland. Check this out. This is why I want Huskarls to mess with these guys. Go get a proper archer charge. Boom! That ought to send them flying. Alright, now back away, back away. You're facing infantry. Ooh! Imp backups here. Reinforcements. Oh, I didn't set them to be AI? Oh, okay. That was not my intention. I actually kind of wanted AI, but I mean, it's kind of okay that they're not AI. Alright, so here we go. We have our troops coming around right here. Haldor did a little charge in here near the ballista, but it's a really messed up situation. It's hard to see anything that's going on, so yeah, let's pull out with our cavalry for now. It's a little bit of a dicey situation. Alright, let's start sending up our troops to do their thing.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Okay. Haldor, don't get yourself caught up in battle where you're not supposed to. This is a mess. I have no idea what I'm doing. I just figured I should tell you right now. Never mind the archers. Ignore the archers. They're worthless pieces of garbage. Alright. Now let's charge in. Let's charge in and get them all. There we go. Look at this. Breaking them slowly but surely. Focus your fire over here so you don't cause any friendly fire. Speaking of fire, look what's on the horizon. Oh my. This is gonna be bad. But we made them rout instantly though. Oh, they've gotten some good shots. Wonderful. That's gonna break them. That's gonna break them. They're broken. They're so broken. Alright. Chase them down. Okay. Give me 1 second to just think a little bit here. So we also have some new reinforcements which are coming in. Oh my. So currently our men are in a mess here. I think most of the enemy army here are fleeing and they're going off the map and they won't return. Or I mean, they will return, but not to this battle. They'll return to fight another day, which is fine, because right now we have to fight right here. They have some javelin men coming in, which is gonna be rather nasty, so I want to get my important guys out of here as soon as possible. First and foremost, we're going to take the King and Haldor and pull them back a little. Then we're going to take Geller and Ulrich. I give my generals a lot of responsibility on these missions, but I don't like hiding them in the back, even though that's often the safer thing to do. Then we need to set up a battle line over here. Why do my archers refuse to do that? Okay, let's do one by one then. Something like this. And then we also need all of my... Boop. To just try to realign themselves before the ass-kicking that's about to ensue. Now we also have... Oh my, we got more dudes. You know what? They're on the other side of the map, so I'm just going to ask them to double time over here, just so they can actually be relevant to the conflict. Sorry for pausing, but let us resume. Oh, they're firing. Where are they firing, though? I don't see any trebuchet fire go off anywhere. Okay. I have my generals fleeing. My men regrouping. Oh, we have some Huskarls over here ready to... Oh, these guys are ready to cause some issues. Wonderful. It's nice to have a force I can be reckless with. Charge into this catapult and dish out some damage. Okay. Oh my gosh. I don't want to do this. Okay. Okay. Think. They're... Oh, look at this. That's wonderful. That's gonna hurt. So move Geller and Ulrich around here. We're gonna have to take their fire for a little bit. We have a big army. We can deal with it. We've done well so far. Then we'll move the king over here, and then we should be able to get them from the rear. Now I'm going to just make my men attack and generally run up and do their thing. Now this Huskarl force here has already decimated this catapult, so I want to move over to this catapult. Now the king is right somewhere. Whoa! Bam! Oh, our Norse archers barely survived that. Everybody run. Double time, double time. No time for a little Sunday trot. That's for sure. Okay. Oh, we have some Gaelic archers in the back here. Are these part of the enemy troops that... Oh, are they still... Oh my gosh, I thought all of these guys were already broken. They're not, apparently. Well, I guess I'll have to send over some men to deal with the those guys then. Okay. The general is coming forth. The king. Footmen, after him, after him, after him. Alright. Focus your fire on the general. Okay. We have made our way almost around now. The king is going to charge into the catapult over here. Haldor is going to set up over here. Geller over here. And then Ulrich over here. You'll just have to endure for a little longer. Oh, they're getting some great shots in with that. They have some javelin men at a distance too. Actually, they brought their javelin men into melee, which is not a good idea. Now their general's bodyguard is doing work as well. Oh, I already have men routes. Okay, now now we're fighting a little bit in the back here. As you can see, here we come, charging in from the rear and taking out their artillery. Looks like King Brian is actually wisened up to what we are doing. Come back and fight! They are scared shitless by the artillery right now. Honestly, I can't blame them. So am I. We need to take it out because it's breaking my men's morale all over the place. Right, fire at the general's bodyguard. Give him hell. Gotland footmen. Actually, I'll need some... Oh, looks like we actually have some men who have made it over. Oh my gosh. This is not good. I'm trying to send some troops over to deal with them. We've done well though. We've taken out most of them. And right now it looks like all of my commanders have killed the artillery. Mostly. Sure. Let's back away now so we don't get any casualties. Because we broke the artillery, so that's great job. Now we need to focus on where the battle is at. Right now, if we could slay King Brian upon the battlefield.
Slain by the enemy.
What?
We must help his men avenge him.
I think he said that we've lost our ally, which means that Captain Leofric leading the extra guys have died. Boo-hoo. Boo-hoo. Whew, I thought we actually lost somebody who's actually worth something in this life. Alright. I've moved my men away, and actually let's ride over here and prepare to slay the king. Let's have the 4 generals charge in here. Looks like the general's bodyguard is not doing too well right now. And we have our backup coming as well. This has been a messy battle. I haven't been sure what's been going on half of the time, but we seem to be okay. Look at that. There's King Brian. Oh! Some Huskarls are getting some great shots in here. Now let's send in the generals. He is fighting bravely. I wonder if he's going to flee or face death upon the battlefield this day. Oh. I'm starting to lose Huskarls. I barely have any left. Here we go! Kill the king! Charge! And stop right before... Come on. Oh my gosh. That looked so cinematic and epic, and they just stop. They just stop. Because of the archers in their midst, probably. Come on, get him. Get the king. He is surrounded. There is no escape. The king is felled. I'm not sure if we captured him or slayed him. King Brian. It says death, but sometimes that just means capture, so we might have captured him. We got the army. Wonderful. Okay. Whew. That was a big old bowl of mess. I'm not gonna lie. But we did it. In the end. Now, the first army we beat back, most of them are probably going to be back. We just broke their morale quickly so we could focus on the giant artillery army. Sent around some different generals. While a lot of my men... We took some pretty severe infantry casualties, but it is to be expected, you know. They had to stand there and take the blow from the artillery while I sent my generals around to do the deed. If you know what I know. Good job, though. I'm very happy with my 4 generals on this battle. And they're fleeing off the map fairly shortly. Good job.
All civilized peoples will be awed by the victory we have won here today.
We did well. We did very well. They took a lot of casualties. We took fewer casualties. So I'm happy about that.
We gain no honor by hiding in these trees.
Yeah, we captured King Brian. We could ransom him for 11,000. 11,000. How about no? Don't care. Don't need the money. Just wanna... Oh, the town was almost open. King Magnus is a proven commander. This city will be mine! Alright, do we still have some catapults? We do. Let's merge them in with Magnus. Let's burst down the gates. Oh, we can now also get the backup here. I keep having vibrations from my pockets. What is going on? What do you want? Ah, okay. Let's bring along some men as well. Actually, before we do that, let's just regroup there. I know that when you hit the M key, sometimes they do less than favorable trades of troops, but right now I'm okay with it. I'll accept the casualties. There we go. And now we will move this guy over here. And King Magnus will attack Tipperary straight away. We gotta follow up. We got some momentum now. We killed the king, which is wonderful. Now we go for Tipperary. And they're gonna get some backup from Captain Connor. Do you guys remember what happened the last time the enemy got backup and we were besieging? The backup is essentially useless. So as long as we figure out where they're coming from, we should be able to take them. So we will be striking from the south, from the entrance to Tipperary. So I guess this army is going to be to our left when we start, if it's going to center me the way that I think it's going to center me. So let's do this. Whew. Very happy with how that battle on the field played out there. Although it's so difficult to like keep an overview of what's going on anywhere during the bigger battles, because I want to like set up my army, but I feel like pressured on time, and okay, let's not do that. When the enemy has artillery, I'm always like, I gotta act fast. Wonderful. Okay, so we have some backup on the other side of town. They won't be able to do much now. Oh, we actually are attacking from the sides. Okay, this is interesting. That means that the reinforcements should be arriving over on this side, right? They should be coming from this direction over here, so... Hopefully it's going to be like last time, where they're going to be desperate to get inside and therefore be total amateurs. But it sucks that I can't properly set up to prepare for that. I think what I'm going to do in the meantime is that I'm going to set up my catapults and bust down the walls. Now we also have a lot of our infantry. Should we really march all of these guys over? Or is that less than smart in case we want to... No, let's do something like this. And crossbowmen, have you been left out? Are you my only No, I have some missile guys. I got some missile guys. You guys can be friendly with each other. All right, let's do something like this.
The enemy are bringing in reinforcements.
Oh, they're actually coming in from the corner. That's even better for me. Okay, wonderful. I'm going to set my catapults to bust down the gates. And they're going to be doing that. Now, I'm going to take the rest of my troops and we need to prepare. They're going to be rushing for... which gate, I wonder? I'm unsure, but we'll try to position my men... like this, and then we will keep our cavalry here to charge. Our archers a bit further. Actually, my archers should be on the side so they're not run into. I need to learn my lesson from the last time we fought. I don't know if I want to run, though. I'm a bit unsure if I want to run. Okay. Because they're going to have a lot of artillery, and I don't want to wear my troops up before we assault the city. Actually, stamina be damned. It's going to be an easy fight to take the troops inside the town. Okay, so over here we have my AI troops. I don't know what they're even going to do. It looks like they're mostly archers. Are they just going to stand here and get hit from the walls? Probably. I was really hoping that the AI was going to be smart enough to sense the reinforcements and, you know, go over there, fight them. But doesn't look like that's the case, so... Could pretty much just speed up here. We're probably going to lose a lot of our backup here. Maybe I shouldn't have even had them in the battle. Potentially. Yeah, they're probably just taking more than they're causing. Yeah, that's probably a bad idea, but I wasn't sure they were going to be this incompetent. I was hoping they would just charge straight down and make my life easier. So I don't think this army's going to fight. They have artillery, but they probably want to focus on actually getting inside. We're warmed up and ready, and actually I made really good time here. Okay, let's spread out even further, shall we? Come. Let's all get into position. Alright, sorry, my archers are over here on the sides. Where they belong. Alright, now we're going to send up some of our cavalry over here. And we're going to take the others and try to get some action going in the rear. We'll have them right over there slowly and we'll see how it goes. Meanwhile, our catapults are going to tear down the gates. They seem highly unsuccessful at it though. I hope it's actually going to fall. I'm not going to run out of ammo because they are incompetent at aiming, but we will see in due time. Is my theory correct? Oh no, my theory! My precious theory! Looks like they actually fight. Okay, I have misunderstood the situation at hand. That makes things a little bit more interesting. Alright, I can dig that. In that case, let's ride all of our men along here. Focus our fire here, and then let's make double haste up to fight. I thought they would just try to like move them through, that it was some sort of AI bug that I was looking to abuse. But looks like when they have artillery, they're feeling frisky enough to actually fight me. Let's see if they get some good shots in here. But as you can see, they're moving their infantry away from their artillery, which is a big mistake. Oh. Oh! I almost lost somebody! Watch where you're shooting! No! Okay, we're taking fire! We're taking fire! That was Ulrich! Poor guy! I mean, out of all the people they could have shot, you know, Ulrich is one of the, No, I'm a terrible person. I truly am a terrible person. As you can see, we have our archers now from the sides, dishing out some damage for the javelin man. Oh, looks like they're focusing fire over there, which is wonderful. Alright, we've made it over. Attack the ballista. Attack the catapults. Charge the trebuchet. And then charge the catapult over here. And charge the ballista over here. There we go. So now we can just see our troops swarming all of these guys from the rear, successfully taking them out. And at the same time, let's send up our infantry to meet them and take them out. Stop them in their tracks. Oh, hooray! That's what I was hoping for. All right, now archers, just be a little careful where you're aiming, will ya? All right, just never mind the pursuit. You won't actually catch anybody. If they run past you, they're goners. So, looks like we've taken care of most of the artillery here. Alright, let's try to chase them down. I'm going to take all of my archers and move them back over here so they don't cause more friendly fire. We're also going to just chase down the guys who are... Oh, we got the general. Wonderful. Look at this. That's how I wanted it to go. That's Captain Connor over there. We're gonna get Tipperary, and it's gonna be really good for us. Now let's shoot down some of the towers and do some. Let's have one catapult per tower, so we don't take any fire. You never know. We should be able to chase down these guys using the Huskarls that we have. Check this out. Chop, 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 chop them down. There we go. Doing a wonderful job. Looks like most of that backup force is now just history. It is no more. It is gone. Which is wonderful news, in fact. So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna take all of our infantry and line them up over here, you know? Just gonna get people ready for the assault that is going to come. Cavalry is so nice. So useful. I don't think a single Irishman is going to reach the wall in time. They won't get inside the gate here, that's for sure. So we got them all taken care of. Wonderful. That's all of the backup dealt with. Now, have you lost? You've lost over 100 men. Thank you, AI. Appreciate that. Alright. Regardless, we're... Oh, boom, we're, Oops. This is gonna be my blacksmith later on, so why do you, Oh, well. As you can see, hitting these towers can be a real pain, but... I want to bring them down first, before we move in, to minimize casualties. I mean, my AI is not really gonna care about it and just go straight for it, so... There we go. I'm very happy with the work that you have performed so far. Please keep it up. Please bring down the towers as well, that would be swell. Unintentional rhymes are the best. Doesn't look like I can bring down the towers. I keep missing, and now my AI buddies are insistent on going inside. I'm still gonna hold back a little bit. Oh, look at these AI guys. They're taking over. Alright. Oh no, that's the captain. Oh, that's Toke. Hey Toke, careful there. I can only imagine it's pronounced Toke, because Toke doesn't make sense. Okay. Well, looks like the AI is entered town. I guess I won't need to take out the towers then. Alright, you tried. You can get a you tried medal. Let's just take all of our forces and we'll just move them over to the center square, shall we? Everybody, just charge into town. Go nuts. Have fun. Yes. It looks like AI's... There we go, got the general. Now we can just speed this up and see what happens. There's very few enemies actually left, just a few here at the gates. There we go, take care of these guys, will ya? There we go. Bye-bye. And now we also control the city. And the last remaining troops are around the corner here. Bye-bye. And the battle. My own army, which actually participated in a large-scale assault, we lost 20 men. The AI decided to stand by the walls and take 200 casualties. Okay, let's... remember that for the future, Dark. Don't send in AI reinforcements. They suck. Bye-bye. Tipperary is ours. Yes. Give it to me. We've struck back even more of their forces. Sack it. Wonderful, wonderful. This city needs to be repaired. That's for sure. Okay, well then. Good job. Give ourselves a little pat on the back, or the shoulder in this case. King Magnus is now known as the Merciless, because he has gotten the Merciless Conqueror trait. This man's continued lack of mercy for those he defeats in battle have earned him a great sense of dread. Look at this. He consciously works terror and blackmail into his strategies. He's a terrible guy, okay? There's no way around it. Jeez. Look at... Is that a Huskarl? With 8 experience, that's the second highest experience in the entire game. I'm sending them back to New Oslo to retrain immediately. Holy heck on a stick, that's gonna be good. And now because of our recent success, we can hire more men. Which means more Gotland footmen, more crossbowmen, and in Dublin, of course, more defenders and another bombard. For future use somewhere. Well, guys and girls, I'm gonna leave this episode here. We have conquered yet again, taken a new city. Tipperary is now ours. Oh, does this silver mine actually belong to Tipperary and not Cork? Oh, I wasn't aware. Perhaps it does actually. That might be. It depends. Do we have a silver mine constructed? Yeah, we do have mines. Okay, cool. Didn't know that. Well, that's good to know then. Well, I hope you tune into the next episode. I'm having so much fun conquering. Cork is next on the agenda here, but it's also quite full, and they may have lost their king, but they have probably appointed a new leader by now, and they're looking for revenge. It's King Domhnall over here. He also looks like he's going to be a formidable opponent, so we'll see how that goes. Have a still good day, take care, and stay awesome. Most importantly, everybody, stay dark. Goodbye.